Jeff Symonds here. Let's talk about nutrition. Let's start with race day. Actually, rewind that. We're going back to Friday. That's kind of when I start changing my nutrition. Friday night is that carbo loading night. I usually eat a little bit extra pasta, make sure I'm topped up. Also, Friday and Saturday, I'm making sure I have some easily digestible carbs for right after any workouts that I'm doing. You want to get those glycogen stores topped up. You want to be coming in Sunday morning with a full tank. All right, Saturday before the race, what am I eating? I am eating plain white rice and plain chicken. I'm probably putting a little bit of soy sauce on there to get a bit of salt, but you want it simple, easily digestible. Race morning, I'm waking up and I eat the same thing before every race. It's easy to find. You can get it at any grocery store. You can travel with it, take it to any country. I'm eating 2 Cliff Bars and I'm eating 3 packs of brown sugar instant oatmeal. I'm getting up 3.5 hours before the race. That way I can get that in and make sure I'm feeling good. At this time, I'm also starting to figure out what I'm doing for caffeine. You can either go with a kind of a larger coffee or you can go with an energy drink. Coffee is nice, it gets things moving. Make sure you're gonna get that out before you get into the race. The advantage to an energy drink is it's not as acidic as coffee. So you're not gonna dehydrate yourself, and it also might just keep your stomach settled down. Either way you go, practice those, but shoot for somewhere between 200 to 400 milligrams of caffeine if you wanna do well. Right before the race, I'm also launching about half a bottle of sports drink or a gel. 25 grams of carbs, get some liquid in right before the swim, and then I'm ready to go. So swim, obviously you're not taking in much, but once I get on the bike, I've gone over it back and forth. I know what I'm doing. I've planned it out by aid stations. So I know every time I get to an aid station, I know what bottles I'm discarding and what bottles I need to grab, and also what I need to be drinking or eating by the time I get there. I keep it simple. It's always anything you can do with one hand. I don't want to have to take 2 hands off the bikes, be fumbling around much. I want to be able to use those bars or gels, one hand on the bike. I'm aiming, for me, it's about 100 grams of carbohydrates per hour when I'm out there. They're going to have Gatorade on the course. This is going to be on the bike and the run. Usually they use the Gatorade endurance formula. It's got a little bit extra electrolytes in there, but it's not the super fancy stuff that you're getting in the States. So make sure you plan on it just being plain Gatorade. If you do sweat a lot, you might need to supplement with extra sodium. It's also just a simple sugar. It's not, let me say that again, it's not the same stuff that you're gonna get when you race in the United States. They're also gonna be giving you Morton energy gels out there. They're gonna give you 25 grams of carbs. They're super easily digestible. They're a great mix of fructose and glucose. It's one of these products, even though they're not a sponsor of mine, you know they're legit. They got Kipchoge under 2 hours for the marathon. Use them. They come in a black version, which doesn't have caffeine, and a white version, which has a lot of caffeine. I would probably hit a caffeinated gel once per hour. It's 100 milligrams. It's a lot of caffeine. I'd probably hit one of those per hour on the run, and I'd probably hit 3 of the black ones as well. The thing about gels that I like is your nutrition is structured. You know exactly how much carbohydrate you're getting in. You're able to quantify that. You're able to practice with that exact amount during race day. Something about the gels, it's good to have one in advance in case you drop something. It's also good to take that gel in before you get to the aid station. The aid stations are about a mile apart. So you want to make sure you can take advantage of that full aid station, get what you need. You always want water to wash down those carbohydrates. Carbohydrates need water. If you don't take water in with your carbohydrates, it's going to pull water from other areas that you're going to need to get you going fast. All right, get training, and we look forward to seeing you this year at Subaru Ironman Canada.